Hey guys, Glen Murray Online. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It is, what day is it? Monday. We're coming up to the holidays. Uh-oh, my hat's on halfway crooked kind of thing. I gotta get a new hat. Been looking. You guys know this is called something thread, digital thread or something like that. I don't know. I was trying to find it, can't find it. I love this hat. It's kind of this weird military no shape hat. Anyways, all right, this is starting a business for 2020, what you need to know. Now, this is a great time. This is December. This is a great time to start focusing, start planning. What is your plan of attack? And before I get into it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But if you like videos on making money online and making business online, but the main thing I want to talk to you about is if you want to get out of the rat race, you want to do something, get out of your 9 to 5 job. Oh, Netflix is texting me. I don't know. If you want to get out of your main job, your 9 to 5 job, and you want to create some income, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either put the time in, so you're gonna have to pull some all-nighters for a while, or you can spend money. So if you excuse me, if you have a couple $1,000s a month that you can spend on advertising, that's one way to build your business very fast. But most people don't have that. And why they're trying to start a second business is because they don't have the money. By the end of there's more month than check. Is that the saying? That's an old network marketing saying. You run out of check before you run out of month. Anyways, you probably don't have a couple grand to spend on advertising to get your business really rolling quickly. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create a bunch of content. And how do you create content? Well, right here on YouTube is a great way to do it, or on your blog. Now you can go out and do it on social media, but those things are you don't have control over it. If you take the video from, especially if you host on Vimeo and you put it on your blog and you're self hosting, that's yours. No one can take that away from you. It's 100% yours. It's your thing, right? So how are you going to make money with your online business? Well, there's many different models, from drop shipping to selling anything, creating creating ebooks, doing referrals, all sorts of things, selling electronics, selling services, all these kind of things. The best one I find is affiliate marketing. And I was actually talking to my father-in-law yesterday, and I talked about it a little bit in the video I did about doing affiliate marketing for model trains kind of thing. That's just one of those things because it's a really targeted audience that you can hit, and you find the right advertisement that's going to pay you, and you can actually target that person. But another thing I want to talk to you about, and I've talked about this a few times, and this is, I think, going to be the number one business going forward for a long time to come, and that is hyper focused local search websites. Now, why do I say this? Because there's still a ton of people. We still need physical services. Yes, we can do a lot of stuff online. We could buy a lot of stuff online, but there's still physical services that we need, right? And in order to get them, people are searching on their devices to find them. And how are they searching? They're searching for basically whatever it is, their city or their area, right? So if they want pizza, Vancouver, Canada, right? They need plumbing, New York, right? Or they need whatever it is, right? Locksmith, Sacramento. So what you do is you basically go. You're never going to get the very top spot on Google because a big company is probably paying for that spot. But you want to get on the first page, and why do you want to get on the first page? Because a lot of times people know that those first couple hits, the ones that say ads, a lot of times people don't click on them, and as people get more and more savvy, because sometimes people just buy that spot because they want to sell them something in what's called a vertical in that business, right? So I'm looking for a locksmith. Maybe it's someone that wants to sell me doors and locks and hardware. So it comes up, and then I get taken to a hardware store, and I'm like, no, I don't want hardware. I want a lock. I need a locksmith, right? So they skim over the ads and they get it. So why do I think this is an amazing business? You can do it completely part-time. It's going to take you some time to set up, but once it's all set up, it kind of runs by itself. And how does it work? Basically, you go to an affiliate network, and I'll put a link on exactly how to do it because there's a full training on it. But you go to an affiliate network and you become an affiliate for a pay-per-call company, and it's very cool. They give you a phone number, and you build a small website around that, or you pay someone. You can even pay us to build you a website around it, put some articles on it, and you hyper target it for an area, right? So you say, I'm gonna go for dentists in Denver, Colorado, right? That's gonna be your thing. So you're gonna put some dentist articles, what people are looking for around some answers to dentists of how do I get whiter teeth, how do I get straight teeth, blah blah blah, blah, right? So you're gonna make that, but your domain, everything is going to be, it's not going to be whatever the big dental name is in Denver. It's going to actually be dentist in Denver, Colorado, or teeth straightening in Denver, Colorado, or teeth whitening in Denver, Colorado, or orthodontist in Denver, Colorado. That's what you're going to go for, those keywords. So everything you're focusing, instead of trying to build a brand like so many businesses are trying to do, you're trying to basically capture a niche, right? Because so you don't have to worry about a brand. You could call your website whatever you want, like best dentist USA, right? Or whatever. And then you would have a subcategory, which is best dentist USA slash Denver. And then you would SEO that Denver dentist down, and you want to basically put some money into it, put some time into it, make it look nice. But the main thing is that you want to have a phone number there. Now, what happens with these pay-per-call affiliate programs is someone calls that number. Like, let's say someone, they're whatever it is. They want their teeth white, right? So the teeth whitening in Denver, and that comes up, and there's maybe there's an article, but there's a phone number that says call now to book a consultation, right? Boom, they call. And basically, if they're on the phone for something like 90 seconds or 120 seconds, you get paid a commission, whether they make a sale or not. They are not calling you. They're calling a call center, which is then going to take that lead and sell it to a dentist or orthodontist or whatever it is. They're going to sell it. So all you need to do is drive someone to make that phone call and stay on the phone for 120 seconds, right? That's basically it. And why I think this is the best business for 2020 is because once you've made one of them, you can cookie cutter it. You can almost cutter it not just from town to town using very similar content, right? Or say you want to write, just you come up with 5 or 10 articles on dentistry, right? Well, you build 3 dentistry websites out in 3 different cities. Well, you just keep adding that content into those 3 spots. Now, if the city is linked to, if say you have dentistus whatever.com, bestdentistus.com, and I don't know if it's available. If it is, go buy it. I'm not going to the dentist thing, but so basically, you could do Denver, right? You could do Santa Fe, you could do Albuquerque, you could do whatever. I mean, Sacramento, whatever. You pick a city that company has an affiliate deal with, right? And you can make money by just taking the same site and kind of like cookie cuttering it, and it's not going to worry about duplicate content because you're all under one site, right? This is what I love. This is such an easy business to do. So again, there's a link right here on how to do it. There's a full training, and you can do it from from start to finish. Or you can message me, and myself and Dave, my partner, we can set you up, and we can build you basically your own pay-per-call site, which you can then take and you can duplicate into all these things. Now, there's a really cool thing that I just learned because I'm in negotiations with another one of these pay-per-call companies, and they've got like they're really big into towing and locksmith, right? So towing and locksmith. So they're in North America. So they're in USA, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia, right? But they want to keep adding more vendors. So as I'm on the phone doing sort of my affiliate interview with them, they're saying, well, what are you going to do? And I said, yeah, I'm going to build these microsites, and we're just going to drive traffic with some YouTube videos, and we're going to drive traffic to it. And they're like, oh, that's great. That's the way to do it. So I said, well, do you do other things? Because I have a really good web name for a whole bunch of stuff. And they're like, well, what are you thinking? So we talked about some of the stuff I was thinking. They're going, no, but we would love to get into that. And I said, oh, well, I happen to live in this city, And I know a lot of people from my last job. What do you pay for vendor procurement, right? So basically, I bring them a new vendor, and they're like, "Well, we would do rev share," and I'm like, "Cha-ching!" Like, how cool is that? Now, as I'm out there building my, so I could build my pay, and I don't know if all affiliate programs would want to do that. You just have to ask. You don't know until you ask. Side story: my wife laughs at me because I, we were up in the wine country in BC here, and we go into this brand new winery this a couple of years ago, and I go, "Oh, all you're selling is white," and they're like, "Well, we have reds, but it's in the cellar. It's not made yet." And I said, "Oh, well, can we taste it?" And they kind of looked at me, and my wife is like, "Oh boy," and they're like, sure. So I went behind the counter. I went down into their cellar, and we were tasting their red wines. They weren't going to be ready for another year, and we were tasting them right out of the barrel. It was like so awesome. It's like you don't know unless you ask. So if you ask, things happen. So what's cool you could be doing all these, or you could build out these paper sites, or if you have a little bit of money, pay someone, or whatever you got. Maybe you build it part way and then you pay someone to finish it or to tweak it, whatever it is, right? However you want to do it. But download the course, because the course will teach you exactly how to do it. And then and then once you become an affiliate for these programs, talk to your affiliate manager and say, hey, like if I'm out and about and I found more vendors for you, how would you pay that, right? And they might go, oh, well, we pay a finder's fee, or we do a revenue share. So if you brought us like 5 vendors, and whatever we made from them, you'd get a percentage of it. And that is beautiful residual income. So think about that. Like hopefully this is just making your brain explode and going, oh wow, I see the possibilities. Especially if it's a niche that you are passionate about. Ironically, we were having Sunday dinner last night, and I'm talking to my in-laws, and we were talking about all different affiliate things. And I was telling them more about pay per call and these like microsites. I said, here's a great one. Is there's a company that will pay you, I think it's $70 per lead for final resting or whatever. It's basically final agreements. So what it is, it's like you call the number to arrange your funeral stuff, right? And they pay $70 per lead. If someone is calling that number, the people that own that, they know, like they're probably like, well, if we're probably going to we'll close one every 5 calls because it's so specific. So then you go out and you create a microsite and you go like how to take the burden off your family for when you die, right? What do you need to have prepared when you die? Download this free will kit, right? All these things on a website, and then have, hey, don't burden your family. Call this number to book a consultation on how to take care of your remains the cheapest way, or whatever it is, right? Whatever you want to target, and the affiliate company will have the information, right? So I'm talking to my in-laws who are older people, and they're like, oh, that's so brilliant because it's so targeted, right? It's so incredibly targeted. And guys, there's pay-per-call affiliate programs for everything, guys, you name it, you can find a way to do it. So if you have an industry that you're in already, right? Well, you just have to think of like, and you have to put on your marketing hat. You got to you got to grow up and think marketing, right? You go, oh, well, I'm a welder. I go, well, if you're a welder, depending on what kind of welder you probably work on big mechanical or something like that. There's going to be some sort of industry that you are tied into, whether it's, are you welding pipeline, plumbing, HVAC, uh, you know, heavy duty mechanical, whatever it is, right? Well, you're gonna be able to find someone that's going to be looking for referrals, right? HVAC is huge. So this kind of thing. So you'd be go, oh wow, I actually know some people in that industry, right? So then you would basically either do your paper site, or talk to the company that's doing it and say, hey, I'm looking to refer you some vendors. Anyways, hopefully that wets your whistle, guys. This is I think starting a business in 2020. I'm gonna do a couple more of these because there's a few other ones that I really like, but pay per call microsites. This is genius. It's a super easy way to do affiliate marketing. Of course, if you want to know what I make most of my money in, I'll put a second link there. And that link is actually online education about basically a much broader about just doing all online business, basically doing marketing online. So I really recommend checking that out. I think you can pick up a little 15-day challenge for $7 there. Go through it. It'll really help you. It'll answer a ton of questions for you. And even if you want to do the paper site stuff, right, or the pay per call site stuff, it's going to help you so much because it's going to talk about marketing, and you're going to, but those two things combined will really, really help you. And again, if you get stuck, you need us to build some stuff, this is what we do. We help guys get started. We just build them like these little mini sites and get them out there. And they take like anywhere from 2, 3, 4 months before they start getting traction on Google. And then once they get some traction on Google, you might have to tweak them a little bit, or send a little bit of paid traffic to it. But once you start getting some traffic to them, they kind of get going, and then more people start searching and they start moving up in Google. And there's lots of ways that you can go learn how to do it, or we can help you and we'll get it ranked up to page 1. And that's where you want to be. You don't need to be at the top. As long as you're on page 1, people are going to find you because they're going to scroll through, and you're just going to have the right words, and you're just going to, that's what I need to click, especially if they're on their phone and you're mobile friendly. It's going to come up. If there's a video from YouTube, the video is going to come up saying, hey, did your roof just cave in? Do you need roofing now? Call blah 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 blah. And the video is on the website, it's on YouTube, it's driving traffic to that video. The guy's like, yes, I need the roofing company. Boom, they call the number. They're on for 120 seconds. You get paid. It's that easy. All right, guys, have a great time. It's Christmas time. Hope you're going to be doing great. And let's get ready for 2020. Let's rock it. Again, if you like this, make sure you share it. Make sure you comment. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm just going to keep bringing these to you. All right, guys, bye. Cheers.